Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to look at the Wednesday night MLB action for today. So, yesterday's video, if you guys watched it, the strategy ended up working out, stacking up the top two pitchers, Cole and Syndergaard, and then rolling out the Detroit stack. Ended up working out. Detroit stack was very cheap, and they ended up putting up 9 runs on the board. Even though Cole was a bit disappointing, only got 15. My outfield, Rajai Davis, came through as my other cheap player, and ended up cashing, so looking to keep it going tonight on this 5-game slate. Already got the picks on the screen. It's just a 5-game slate, but we do have a lot of options at pitching, a lot of stud options at pitching. We got Max Scherzer, Chris Sale, and Justin Verlander all on the hill. Personally, I like Chris Sale at 11-8. He's pitching at home, where he's been excellent this season. Also been locked in lately. Last 2 games, he's gotten 40 DraftKings points and 37 DraftKings points, 15 strikeouts and 12 strikeouts. Respectively, and he's facing an Oakland team that strikes out a lot. Matt Olson strikes out a lot. Chris Davis strikes out a lot. Chapman strikes out a lot. They got a ton of strikeouts up and down their lineup, so I think Chris Sale can go out and have another dominant performance here at home against Oakland. Second pitcher is another strikeout pitcher that is Caleb Smith. The Dodgers' offense has just been brutal. They're all just on a horrible streak right now. 1-8 in their last 9. Averaging 2.9 runs per game during that stretch, and they're playing in Miami, which is a great pitcher-friendly ballpark, and Smith has been locked in at home this season. ERA is just 2.38, and he has 29 strikeouts in 22 innings at home this year. And the Dodgers, like I mentioned, their offense is just a mess. They cannot get any runs on the board, and Smith at just 6,500 is really cheap with a ton of upside just because he has great strikeout stuff. Getting into some of these bats, today I like a Atlanta stack, a Cubs stack, and a Boston stack. I am not touching any Yankees against Scherzer, any Angels against Verlander, or any Athletics against Chris Sale, so that takes 3 teams right out of the mix for me. And then some of these other teams I just don't really like the spot they're in, but those are the 3 teams I'm looking primarily to get my exposure to today. The Braves, Red Sox, and Cubs. Starting off at catcher, Kurt Suzuki is really cheap at just 3,100. Ton of power upside with him at the catch position, and he bats 5th in the lineup, so he's not batting 7th or 8th like a lot of these catchers do. 3,100 is a nice price tag for him. He's also been excellent at home this season, 321 batting average, and a 536 slugging percentage. And against Tyler Chatwood, I think Suzuki can have some success there against the righty. First baseman, I like Mitch Moreland, a lefty on righty matchup for him against Cahill. The Red Sox are implied for over 5 runs on the slate today, and Moreland has just been locked in this whole year. Specifically against right-handed pitching, he's been really successful. He has a 642 slugging percentage. 5 out of his 6 home runs have come against right-handed pitching, and at home this year, he's also been dominant. 410 batting average compared to just 269 on the road. So we know Fenway Park is a great hitter's ballpark, and these Red Sox hitters have been playing amazing at home this year. So get some Red Sox into your lineups too, like Mitch Moreland. Also been slugging a 744 at home this year, which is just unreal. Second baseman, I like Ozzie Albies. I was between Ozzie Albies and Javier Baez, but I think I like Albies that he's playing at home against Chatwood. Nice matchup for him, and he just has so much power upside at the position. 13 home runs already, leading off for this team. And he has power upside, also has speed upside. And the Braves and Cubs are both implied for the same runs on the board today, both at 4.8 right now. I think I like both offenses today, so got a couple pieces from each. I would rather take Ozzie Albies leading off for this team. 5,100 just has so much upside, and the Braves offense is always cooking at home in Atlanta. And then finally on the outfield, like Ben Zobrist at 3,500. He usually does lead off for this Cubs team, so if he's doing that, that's a great value at just 3,500. Also play him at second base if you want. And he's been pretty locked in this year. He's been really solid. Doesn't hit, not a great power hitter, but hits for high average. Doesn't strike out a lot. Gets on base, and Brendan McCarthy has just fallen off. The last couple weeks he's just been hammered. So I also do like a lot of these Cubs players, and Zobrist. I think they're going to put up some runs, and Zobrist leading off for this team. I like him in the outfield at 3,500. Also has been great against right-handed pitching this year. So there you have it. Those are some guys that should get you started for tonight. Please drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and good luck.